Welcome YouTube. This is my 2008 Lexus LX570. This is the third generation Lexus LX. And what we're gonna do today is show you how to drop the rear tire in case you need to change a tire out on the road, or in my case later I will be changing the rear differential fluid, so look for that video as well. And it's much easier. If you drop the rear tire, you have a lot more room to sit underneath there and work underneath there, so that's what we're gonna do today. Step one is put some gloves on. It spares usually dirty, it's underneath the car like a pickup truck configuration, so you wanna, I guess it's up to you, but I wanna be clean. So step one is you're gonna open your trunk and you're gonna drop the lower tailgate. Your toolkit is gonna be inside the tailgate here. You're gonna twist the locks here. And this is where your toolkit's located right here. It's held in by a couple buckles. You can then take it out. We can go ahead and put this cover back. You'll open your toolkit. The reason you need that is because it has a toolkit required to drop your rear tire. And this is the pieces you need. Got the long, straight pieces. There's 3 of them. And you need this handle as well. So what you're gonna do is basically the piece that is gonna lock in and drop the tire is the one with the 2 little ears right here at the end. Hopefully you can see that. That's the guy that goes on the very end. The other 2 just serve as extensions, and this serves as the crank that you'll be cranking on. So let's put it all together. It's pretty easy. It's got a male end, female piece, and you'll notice on the male end there's a little bit of a divot there on one side that goes opposite where the lock screw is. So we're gonna loosen the lock screw in my case, put the piece in where the divot is, and lock it back down. So that set screw is now in the divot. Same thing, and then here now it has the same setup. We're gonna take whichever piece of extension you want, drop it in there, and this screw is kind of tight, so we're gonna break it loose with a screwdriver and tighten it up. Screwdriver is also included in your kit. And finally, we're gonna snap on the last piece with the ears, and this has a little retaining clip on it, and that retaining clip should also go right over the top of the divot. And there you go, that's the tool you need. The way you're gonna lower it, actually, the access is under this piece right here in the trunk, a white access hole, and that is where you're gonna slide your tool right down into that hole, and you're gonna just twist it around until you feel it lock in. There's actually also a space right here where this tool can ride, and there you go. Then you could drop this back down, and you could just start spinning. And you'll see that the tire is gonna start hanging down underneath the car, and it's gonna start lowering as I continue to spin here. The wheel and spare tire is just hung on there by a chain, and you're just lowering the chain down to the ground. You want to continue doing this until the wheel is laying on the ground and you have some slack in the chain. So in my case, the wheel is laying down there. I'm continuing to giving it some slack. Okay. you're gonna go reach in the middle of it, and you're gonna fish out this bit right here. You're gonna fish out this bit, and this sits right in the center hole there. Right, so it sits in the middle like that. Once you lower it, you have room to tilt it. And when you tilt it, it comes right out. You could see there's a little spring at the bottom of it, so that it compresses it with tension up against the bottom of your car when it's in the up position. But once that piece is out, your wheel is free to slide out. There you go. That's what holds your spare tire on. And you could see underneath the car, that's where it lives. That's the mechanism. And you could see the rear diff right there. Now you have excellent access to work under there with spare tire out of the way. To put it back up, it's really just a reverse procedure. You will take this bit, drop it into the center of your tire. Let's put the chain in there. Okay. For now, we'll just let it hang kind of in the middle of the hole. And as soon as it touches the wheel, we'll line up with the holes. Put it in our hole right here. Again, kind of twist it around until you hear it lock in. All right, once you got the chain hooked in the tire, it's just a simple matter of cranking it down. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. So as you wind up, you'll see the tire go up under the car. If you got that bit centered in the wheel should hang pretty straight and go up pretty straight as well. Okay. Now I'm starting to feel some pressure here, and it's gonna tighten it a little bit. Make sure that's secured up there and the spring's compressed. Here's what you should expect to see. The two tabs are inside the middle circle. The long tab is inside one of the holes there, so the tabs, they go into the big middle hole, and what centers it is this piece right here. The other thing you'll note here is the spring is pretty much fully compressed, which means it's being held good and tight. There's the rubber grommets that it sits up against. There's one up there. There's one right there. So that's what's holding that wheel up there, and it's not going anywhere. Time to put all our stuff away, so we're gonna take this thing apart. Got one screw that doesn't want to come out, so we'll use the screwdriver. Loosen that up enough to break that apart and put everything back in the toolkit. You can see this piece goes right here. Piece with the ears could go right here. And then one extension goes here. One extension goes here. There we go. Close this up. Pop open our hatch. Get our buckles out of the way. Drop it in. Safety first. All right, hope that was helpful, useful. If you have any questions, post them in the comments. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.